Alright guys, how I fixed my sciatica and bulged disc. So around 4 years ago I had a sciatica and a bulged disc. I might still have a bulged disc, I don't know, I'm not sure, but it's not bothering me, I have no problems. I'm very active, I work in construction, I lift a few times a week, I do jiu-jitsu every now and I have no problems, my back is perfect, it's fine. Not perfect, but it's fine, I have no problems. It does not bother me. So what I did, I had to do some physio exercises and some lifestyle changes. The physio exercises, I did work with a physio. His name is Max, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description. He is the best physio I ever worked with. When I was having to jiu-jitsu and I would have injuries which I did not know how to deal with, I would go to him and he would always have the solution. He would always sort me out. So definitely go check him out on Instagram. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. He posts a lot of educational stuff as well. So definitely go check him out. So the exercises I was given by the physio were dead bugs, glutes bridges and Romanian deadlifts. These were three exercises to start building strength in the core and glutes and all the posterior chain, because you need to build strength in these parts of your body to support the spine. And I've got some videos here, not of me but other people from YouTube. So basically this is a dead bug. You swing opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time, bring them back to this position, and then swing the opposite arm and opposite leg. The whole point of this exercise is not to swing the arms, but is to keep your back glued to the floor while you do the swinging of the arms and the legs. So the way you keep your back glued to the floor is by contracting your core muscles and pushing your lower back into the floor, because what will naturally happen is your back will start coming off the floor and it will make like a bridge. So what you want to do, you want to tighten your core muscles and push your lower back against the floor and keep it there at all times. And the more you do this, the more your core is gonna get stronger and is gonna support your spine better. Another exercise I was doing was glutes bridges, which is basically this. You lay down, you bring your heels close to your bum, you push your heels into the floor and lift your bum off the floor, just like this lady is doing. And you squeeze your glutes. And this is gonna help build up some strength in the glutes, which you need also for supporting the spine. Alright, and then Romanian deadlift I was doing. Romanian deadlift, which is this. And this will help you build a lot of strength in your back, your glutes, your hamstrings, and your core as well. And by building all this strength in all these areas of your body, your back will be much better supported. Right, other things I had to start to do to keep my back healthy was stop sitting slouched. So I always sit with my back straight and a slight contraction in the core. Stop lifting things bend in my back, so I always make sure my back stays straight at all times, and I bend my knees to lift something. I always sit by performing a squat. So every time I want to sit, I get in front of the chair or the couch or wherever where I want to sit. I get in front of it with my back to it, and I perform a squat to sit. I never sit just by sitting like everybody does. I always squat to sit. Even on the toilet, I squat. I do not just sit. I squat to sit until my ass touches whatever I'm sitting on. You always want to do that. You always want to have you always want to have your body using the right mechanics to sit. You do not want to just fold your body in a weird way. You want to sit properly, and you do that by squatting. That's the right way. Yeah, whenever I pick up stuff, I always do it with my back straight. I always perform a deadlift when I want to pick up stuff. I never bend my back. I always bend my legs, my knees. Whenever I'm standing straight, I try to never stand or like leaning more weight on one leg, putting more weight on one leg. I always try to be with my weight distributed equally on both legs and keeping a slight contraction in my core and my glutes at all times if I'm standing. And at all times, I keep a slight contraction in my core. Anytime. Only when I'm sleeping, I'm probably not doing that. But any other time, I have a slight contraction in my core, and when I remember, a slight contraction in my glutes. But in my core, always. And I always keep my back straight. Any time. There is not one time when you're gonna see me bending my back. Never, ever, ever. If I cannot lift something by performing a squat or a deadlift, I am not lifting it. It's just not happening. I am not breaking my back for nothing. So always keep your back straight and always keep a slight contraction in your core and your glutes. This is gonna help stabilizing your spine and keep it in its right form or shape. Not go bananas like a fucking spaghetti, right? So yeah, do these things. The first few exercises, they're gonna help you build strength in the core and the glutes and the back and your lower back and everything and your hamstrings. But then you gotta do all the lifestyle changes. You gotta keep your back straight at all times. You gotta stop sitting slouched. You gotta have a slight contraction in your core so your spine is always supported. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But every time you don't do the work, remember that tomorrow is gonna fucking hurt you. So if you don't want tomorrow to fucking hurt you, where you can't stand up or you can't bend to pick up a pen, then I don't know, you're fucked. Yeah, because I used to have this problem. Every time I would try to bend to pick up something, man, my leg would give up. I would fall to the ground, literally. I was so worried for my my life. I was like, man, I'm I'm what, 24, 25, and literally I can't pick up something off the floor. How bad is that? You know? And that was very bad. I was literally worried. I'm like, I can't be living like this, you know, at 24. And luckily I fixed it. Luckily. But yeah, this is what I did. I hope it helps you. And yeah, if you have any question, leave it in the comments. If you found any value, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you have any video idea, please leave it in the comments, or any question, I'll try to make a video as well. And yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.